Hey everybody, and welcome back for another unboxing video. This time we are looking at a whole bunch of Contemptor arms that I will right off the bat, without wasting any time, list out for you right here in the front. Here you go. So, well, Contemptor weapons, I suppose. We got the Cyclone missile launcher, or as they like to call it, Contemptor pattern missile pod. So we got that. We have the twin-linked Lascannon, or the Contemptor pattern, twin-linked Autocannon, or Contemptor pattern. Then we got the Assault Claw. We got the Heavy Bolter. We have the Chainfist. And we also have the regular fist. So, without further ado, let's start with the I guess the single sprue ones. So let's start with the Autocannon over here. Since there ain't much going for them, probably should have scissors with me. And there you have it. Slightly bent turrets, but I should be able to straighten that one up, or both of them, with the use of my heat gun. Now, one thing that I noticed that I don't like the design is this piece over here, which attaches to these shoulder pieces, because I was wondering how would I magnetize these arms, and I realized that the section that attaches to the shoulder, and this piece comes with every single arm, and it seems to be no different with any of them. I mean, we can still check it out, but who made the decision that this should be in a different box from the regular Contemptor, since each arm comes with it anyway? Did they have to somehow justify the price for these weapons by adding one extra bit to it, or what? I don't know, but that's what it seems like. Let's move on to the Lascannons. I mean, these things already cost, like, I remember when I initially, very long, in a galaxy far away, long time ago, when I started the game, a squad of Chaos Space Marines, Corn Berserkers to be more specific, costed the same as single box of these, so yeah. So, Lascannon, same thing. We got some slip in between from the looks of it. Should be easy to get rid of that. No warping though. So yeah, looking good, nothing to complain here. Same parts as the previous one. This one I can understand. But this one, Why? Why is it there? Why does every box have this? That's stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Then let's move on to the missile pod. Let's see, they keep swapping which side the Repentia section is, speaking of. Haven't tried out the new DLC for Doom Eternal yet. And there we go. So, the missile pod, we have the missiles themselves, the targeting thing that they attach to, an extra head that looks fugly, but I might use it for another Contemptor later down the line to make it look slightly different from the Iron Warriors one I have right now. And then it comes also with the cover for both of the missiles. Sorry about the sniffers. Let's see, I think it actually goes that way around there, so you can go. I don't think that's the sound that it makes, but details. Let's stick to the weapon, shooty Daka, and go with the Heavy Bolter. Well, at least the missile launcher didn't have the shoulder thing, but hey, I could somehow incorporate that to my things initially. Oh, speaking of, before we move into this section, I was thinking that initially I could slap a magnet on each side over there, like in that corner where my finger shadow is, on both sides. Slap a magnet there, and then use the piece over here, and the rounded section add magnets too. So maybe that was the initial design behind it, but I mean, it's far easier to attach the magnet here instead. So there we go. Then we got the heavy bolter. That works for either side. Gonna have the drills and barrels. Oh, just a single brick. Nothing special here. And next, let's move on to the Chainfist. That seem to have more parts going for it. Yeah. Do it. Get him. Now, the reason why I got each one of these, especially the regular fist, because it seems like, for the most part, you should be able to make, especially looking at the claw, you should be able to make a regular fist out of that too. So we got the fist itself, the shoulder strap, and then we got the wrist, and then some fancier pieces that will accommodate one of these weapons, and then the fingers, and chain fist instead. To be honest, I have never understood how I know it's really cool, but I don't understand the logic behind why would a chain fist be good against vehicles. Because I feel like this would just snap the moment you try to penetrate any vehicle. But hey, details. It's cool as fuck, so who cares? But generally speaking, meh. So there you have it. That's the chain fist. Now moving up to the claw. Yeah, salt claw. And this one, when I initially got it, a bit ahead of the others, with the pieces for my warsmith, kinda baffled me, because, oh you little mother. So we have the claw section itself. Nice talons. Oh, but it also comes with the regular fingers, unless these are thumb, like variations of a thumb, but it looks like you can make a regular fist out of this, so it makes me think, why would you ever get the regular fist instead? Here the wrist and all the other options. You got the palm that holds everything together, and then you have the extra weapons. And I think this is the reason why you would ever get the regular fist, because you get different set of the weapons with it. And my plan might be eventually to make my own casts out of these things, because I'm probably not gonna be buying entire fists just to get the weapon add-ons to make sure the unit is what you see, what you get. So, yeah. I might eventually make a mold out of them and create a whole bunch in case I have more contemptors and I just want to use bolters on them or flamethrowers or whatever. So yeah, the only difference from the looks of it is that, yeah, let's take the claw fingers. Yeah, it looks like exactly the same set of fingers, or maybe slightly different, but essentially, unless you want the bolter and the flamer pieces specifically, there's really no reason to get the regular fist, because you could technically magnetize the claws and the fingers if you really wanted to. I'm gonna be magnetizing these attachments into the fist somehow. But yeah, if I want to have multiple of these, I'm not gonna get entirely new fist. I'll much rather just make my own recast out of these, because, well, that's just greedy. Like, they don't sell any sections that would have just the add-ons, which I would buy if they had some, but they don't. So, you know, yeah, that's they want me to buy an entire fist when I just want different parts, and they are intentionally spreading these over the different kits, so you can't have them all unless you get the different fists entirely. So yeah, that's really the only reason why I even got this, because of these, really, because I prefer claw with these any day, but I can't get these with the claw, so there's that. So there's the little video to show off all the little things that come with the fists and the weapons themselves. Still haven't primed my Contemptor yet, but now that I got this unboxing out of the way, I can wash these and start painting my Contemptor. So look forward for that.